What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the Just Kidding channel. I'm sorry I haven't posted a video in a long time. It is only because I had zero content to post. So obviously today I have something to do. So I'm just getting into it. I basically got my starter back. I just got it rebuilt, so it looks like super fresh, man. You could barely tell it was rebuilt. It looks brand new. So I'm gonna just put that in, turn over the car, see what's going on, if it works how it's supposed to, and then I have that fuel problem. So I'm gonna get that fuel problem fixed, probably pull the lines, put the new hoses, and then put everything back together from there, and then we'll see where we're at from there. If you guys aren't familiar with the starter location, it's underneath the intake manifold. It basically goes in where these two screws are coming out. You attach it, and then I'll show you what's supposed to be connected. So I'll show you what it looks like after it's already on. Okay, so the starter is in. I just have to attach this line's 12-volt power, the solenoid, and this bigger line that goes to the starter, to the alternator, and then that's it. The starter is pretty easy. It's just 2 bolts. So it is, let's see if I can get that one right there and this one right there up top. The one up top is like really hard to get to, so you have to have a lot of patience. So I got it with a wrench, and the other one you can get with a ratchet. So I'm gonna just connect those two, well, those 3 things, and then we can move on to something different. Alright, so I just pulled the lines from the fuel tank. This is what they look like. What is it? This line was leaking fuel. You guys can see that. It's pretty beat up, tough. I'm gonna replace it. Just one of the many things that I have to do. I also have to get a few more bolts for the cover for the fuel tank, for the fuel cover or whatever. Replace that. And as for the fuel filter, I have to find some way to mount it in the engine bay in this area, because it's just hanging down for right now. But one step at a time. Okay, I might have got a little carried away, so I just started doing things without filming. So I got new spark plugs, changed the spark plugs. Let me just put this back. I might have gotten a little carried away, so I started just doing things and I stopped filming. But these are the old spark plugs. They don't look bad, but I was like, you know what, let me just replace them one time, because I was at AutoZone. I put the stock fuel pressure regulator back on because, I don't know if you guys watched the other video, I had a problem with it. I finished the fuel lines in the back, so I got brand new lines here. I need to run to Home Depot and get bolts to replace the ones that were here, tighten those down. That alone took me a little while because I had to go back and forth to AutoZone, which sucked. But it is what it is. And then this fuel pressure regulator is in like a very tight spot, so I couldn't do much. My hands are not exactly the smallest. So yeah, so basically that's what I got done right now. I feel like there was something else, but I'm forgetting. Yeah, but it doesn't really matter. So I gotta see if I can get the fuel tank bolts, get those in. And then I was going to try to see if I could turn it over, because I got the starter in as well. So I'm just trying to do the little things that I need to get done now rather than later. So those little things I needed to get done. This side of the car still looks like trash because all the wiring and all the fuel line hoses and stuff like that. I am not Jimmy Oaks, so I cannot like mastermind this. So I'm just gonna have to figure out how I could put everything together, make it look decent. Instead of having this ground wire for the motor on this side, I'm gonna put it on this side because there's less things over here. And I'm gonna try to see if I could zip tie the main harness to the frame, make it look a little decent. But from now, that's where we're at. What's going on, guys? Okay, today is Sunday and we're out here again with the 240. This weekend has been very nice. Been, very nice to us. So we're gonna see what we can do today. I found the ECU pinout on wiringspecialties.com for this ECU. So I'm gonna try to see if the pinouts are correct. The reason why I'm doing this is because I ordered the harness for an Apexi ECU, which I thought I was gonna buy, but then it wound up being way too expensive. So I was like, I don't know. And then Kevin reminded me that it wasn't for the stock ECU, so I might have a pinout problem. So I'm gonna check the wires for the ECU or the pinouts or whatever. I'm gonna see if those match up. If they do, and the car still doesn't run, I don't know what the problem is. But if it doesn't, and I do it and it runs, then I clearly messed up. But yeah, let's just try to do that now. And also, I want to try and re-ground the motor because I did a BS ground just so I can see if I could turn it over. And then, yeah, we'll see where we're at from there. Alright, so Kevin is here trying to help me start my car. Definitely a wiring issue, number one. Told you guys the left side, the right side of the motor was completely up with the wiring. I might have ordered my wiring harness incorrectly. Leave it up to me to do some dumb shit. But Kev is out here trying to hook me up and see where I went wrong. What are you thinking?
You definitely got to short the power somewhere because your cluster's lit even when the key's up.
Yeah.
You positive you got fuel? Because I don't even hear the pump.
Yeah, the pump was just going.
Yeah?
Yeah. Want me to do it again so you can hear it?
Alright, well, fuck it. Let's jump to starter and see if we can... I just want to see if you got spark at least, because if you're not getting cranked by key, that's something else. But I want to see if when you crank, if you at least got spark.
Alright. Alright.
So you don't have to hold it all the way down. It's just, it's just turn on to ignition pretty much.
Right now?
Yeah. All right, come out here. You can leave it like that. Come out here. Modulate this throttle body, open and close when you're doing that. All right, open it all the way.
missing some starter fluid.
You got spark though, so that's good. I don't know. So you don't have fuel.
Now,
I don't think you ever had fuel.
No, I did have. I had it before, because that's how it.
Oh, here.
Did?
Yeah. All right, now you got fuel. Yeah, it's oil from your turbo, but we got it on, so it's all good.
Shit.
It's all good, my dude.
That is fucking crazy. How the? Where did it?
I don't know, it's all good as long as I can clean up. That oil came from your filter, it looks like. Alright, my dude, I turned your on, so.
Yeah.
Alright, give me a rag. I gotta get out of here.
All right.
When I come to help you strip that, we'll work on this. We'll get it to where it turns on and off.
All right. So as you guys can see, Kevin worked his magic. I don't know how he did it. Got the car started. That's insane because I've been working on this issue for the longest, and came over here for like what, half an hour, 45 minutes. Got it started. Crazy.
Good.
Thank you again, man.
You're welcome, bro. Anytime. You gotta drift this here.
Some more money and then this car would be it.
Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Have a good one.